Alright guys, it's Tony here obviously. Today I'm bringing you some Black Ops gameplay once again. This time it is a sniper, and you're probably thinking, wow, we got that good of a score with a sniper? Well, considering this map is Nuketown, as you can probably see, and considering Nuketown is basically all about spawn trapping, killstreak whoring, and what have you, that's kind of what this gameplay is basically going to be based on. But to tell you the truth, yes, I did do pretty good with the sniper. I mean, I'm doing okay with the sniper lately. Been using it a lot, but yeah, I do get a pretty good kill streak in here with some care packages I use. And today, to go along with the gameplay, I'm going to give you some commentary on what I think is wrong with Black Ops. I've basically in the last few commentaries just been commenting and commenting on what is so, awesome about Black Ops. And even the commentaries where I talk about sniping and how I don't like sniping, I still kind of try to make it seem like sniping isn't that bad. But today I'm going to talk a little bit about what I don't like about Black Ops. So far I'm liking the game. I mean, there really isn't too much I don't like, but there are a few blatant issues that they need to fix with this game. Number one being sniping, and I know I've said that sniping is fine for me. I can quickscope just fine on this game, but I feel at the same time they really made the sniper underpowered. And if this game really is all about balance, as Treg has constantly stated, assault rifles are very balanced, SMGs are balanced, even shotguns have their balance too, and I appreciate all those and how much work they've put into the game to make sure that they're all balanced. But there's a really big problem when it comes to the snipers. WA2000, the Dragunov, and the last one you get, I think it starts with an S, I can't remember. All of them seem to get hit markers almost 100% of the time. Only time I ever not get a hit markers is with the WA2000. If you hit them in the chest or the neck, you tend to not get hit markers. But with other guns, such as, the Dragunov, you always get hit markers, it seems like. Unless you hit them in the head, of course, but that's kind of a hard shot. But at the same time, the hitbox is definitely a little bit bigger on this game, so I mean that's not too big of a problem. As you can see, I just got attack dogs, which brings me to my next topic, which is kill streaks. Really, to tell you the truth, most kill streaks don't seem too overpowered themselves. But the fact that I can pretty much get chopper gunner, attack dogs, anything I want at a pretty early kill streak, aka the care package, is kind of annoying. Now, the care package on its own is not that bad, but when you add in Hardline Pro and Sam Turret and Sentry Gun, it kind of makes it so it's almost 100% sure. Like you're almost 100% sure every time you're gonna get something good. Right here, I think I pick up a chopper gunner and a ammo or a mortar team or something. Anyway, so the fact that Hardline Pro lets you try again on your care package, I find nothing wrong with that. I think it's a perfect idea. I like it. Hardline Pro isn't exactly the easiest thing to get, but it's not exactly the hardest thing to get. They could make it a little bit harder to get. That'd maybe make it a little bit more balanced. But I think the thing that'll make it the most balanced is that it only allows you to change your care package, not your SAM turret and not your sentry gun. I noticed that people are constantly running sentry gun, SAM turret, and care package, and just basically getting tons of chopper gunners, tons of gunships, and so on and so forth. And it seems to just be making the game really annoying. Another thing I have a problem with in this game is definitely the map choosing type thing, like where you choose the map. In the old Call of Duties, it was a randomized map, and if no one wanted it, they all voted it. You kind of just deal with it. Now, the fact that they gave you 3 choices, they gave you your previous map, your next map is randomized, and they show you it, or a random map that you don't even know what it's going to be, I find that to be an awesome idea. The only problem I have with it is the previous map. Every time you play in a game of Nuketown like this, and you constantly keep playing Nuketown over and over and over, because what happens is people love Nuketown. Nuketown is a way for lower level players to get tons and tons of kills, because the spawns are ridiculous, and if you just camp in a corner, it's really easy to get a ton of kills, especially in team deathmatch. So basically, once they realize that, hey, Nuketown helps me get easy kills, they're going to constantly keep choosing it, because it's the previous map. That's a huge problem, because I've played Nuketown 4 or 5 times in a row, one time 7 times in a row, and all you see is people voting, like 10 people voting for the map. The only time I've ever seen someone not vote for Nuketown is towards the beginning of when the game came out, like the first day, when no one knew what Nuketown was. Now everyone just instantly votes for it, and that's cool if it's only one time, but when it comes to like 4 or 5 times in a row, it gets kind of annoying, considering, this map's basically, if you're on the right side, it's kind of fun, but when you're on the other side, on the other team, you basically get destroyed. And that's pretty much all my pet peeves about this game. I mean, to tell you the truth, I think everything else is pretty much perfect in this game. It's just kill streaks, and I kind of mentioned spawns, but to tell you the truth, I think one of the developers mentioned they're gonna fix spawns, and they said it's just a minor problem. It's kind of easy to fix. And I really haven't ran into too many problems with the spawns. I've seen tons of videos demonstrating it. I understand that some people do run into problems with it, but personally, I haven't really had problems with the spawns. I mostly play search, so it's not really too conclusive on whether spawns are bad or not. But I do play a little bit of domination, and domination seems to have a definite spawn. If you have C and B, they're all spawning at A. If you have A, they're all spawning at B. I mean, sometimes a few of them spawn at C. Really, there's never any bad spawns when you're playing domination. And obviously, search has no spawns. So I mean, when it comes down to it, gun balance is perfect. Besides the snipers, I think everything's just perfect in this game. But nonetheless, every game has its problems. Treyarch said they're going to try their hardest to patch everything as soon as the community starts complaining about it. I mean, JD 2020 seems to have a vendetta against snipers, but I don't know. Maybe he'll come to his wits and say, hey, they are kind of underpowered, and maybe he'll fix them. But if he doesn't, in the long run, all the good snipers are still sniping. I snipe. I do pretty well with it all the time. So, I mean, it kind of makes me happy that you don't see a bunch of fanboy snipers running around trying to 360 no-scope off roofs. I mean, you mostly see the snipers who are really good and know how to snipe. Like, where it's long range, they try to drag scope. Where it's really close range, they try to pop shot and then they pull out their pistol instantly. You see those types of snipers, like Moody Swede and other types of people, constantly sniping, which kind of makes me happy because I'd rather see those types of people than, the wannabe grizzes who, like, for example, Isaiah. I don't mean to call out names, but if if you've seen someone named Cryptic Ace running around trying to no-scope off of roofs, you know what I'm talking about. But anyway, and another thing to mention, a lot of people say that quick scoping is impossible in this game. I've gotten a few good quick scopes, so I wouldn't say that. But that's it. 202 to 40 in terms of domination score. Pretty good. We just wrecked them. I mean, I told you that's what Nuketown's all about. And I don't show the score here, but I believe it was 37-6. I mean, you can count all the kills, but that's about what it was. I mean, that chopper gunner basically did work. But yeah, theater mode, pissing people off all the time. That's pretty much it. Just wanted to do this video, just to tell you my thoughts on the bad things about Black Ops. And if you want to see any other gameplays on Black Ops, go ahead and subscribe, check out my channel. That's it, and I'll see you guys next time.